and it lands a rapper in jail. 7 Sheldon Fox with the exclusive.
Rhode Island says you're wanted. With Mr. Williams, you were arrested for pursuant to an arrest.
The drop of Shaw's track, first day out, just stir up mad trouble with his court cases. Headlines are buzzing that Memphis rapper Shawty is under police investigation after allegedly snitching in his own lyrics and throwing shots at federal prosecutors. And we all know that won't end smooth. Shay didn't just clap back at the system. He dragged other rappers into it. 2. Like Youngboy, the feud even blew up on Instagram after the track dropped. Who gives us what you've been waiting on? Well, all this we really lived is talk about. You hear me? Real deal this stupid, or what? Go look at our video. Underscore, the last one standing. Like I said, with fans watching the back and forth like it's a movie. One line that got everyone talking. I ain't hit nothing in like 4 years. I ain't sent a hit in 3. Don't let Dirk verse go to your head. Ain't nobody slime as me. I'm CEO and the top hitter for my team. My grandma told me, keep my grass low, but the whole time I'm the snake. Fans lost at asking if he really admitted sending hits from a jail phone. But Whack 100 isn't buying it. He thinks Shay's story is cap and says Shawty ain't solid enough to be talking like that or try and get out early. When you try and say that Big Bird ain't solid, and throughout the day and you see what they've been sending me. You see that throughout the day, they sending me but they sending the documents, the PDF, the paperwork, they circling telling me what they see. You see it, bro. Like you looked at you see it. Your wife. These rappers gotta hate you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They hate me too, but they got to hate you differently. Like, I mean, bro, listen. This ain't even listen. By the end of the day, come to mall, the other side of Clubhouse, they're gonna pull me in that room, and they're going to present this. Don't. You run interference, like, kind of what you try to do with Thug, run. A little bit of interfere. Shawty's really out here exposing everything. Word is he had a pretty chill jail life. Sources say he was even playing Fortnite Mobile while locked up. Shy, who looked like he's absolutely chilling in jail. My boy got a little. Richard Millie, you know what I mean? Got the haircut. All right. You know what I mean? They be playing Fortnite Mobile in jail. Oh, he got the Tim on. They look fresh as well. Yo, this chilling in prison. He got 2 watches. Like, you know what I mean? Like 2 watches. Not even. Once the news dropped, rappers in the streets started clapping back, calling Shay out for snitching and throwing shade left and right. But Ty's boy, Big 30, jumped in to defend him, saying straight up that she would never snitch. My mama, if you see some paperwork. If you see the paperwork, my mama, I do whatever y'all tell me to do because my eyebrow must hurt her. I throw my chains in the river and jumping in. If a snitch going take one to the got no still the promo run for his new track is raising eyebrows with the police. Here's why. He jumped on a live stream with his friend Ben, but things got heated when he was on the phone with another streamer, aka that's when he dropped that he's Team Youngboy and it set Shiesty off. Apologize to me, man. Hey, look, bro. You got to, man. Just rep anything, man. Just say you use something, and then you good. Let's get on. Oh, I'm 4K Dre. Who? Right, what the man? You said what? You could ain't nothing. I'm right back. Sure's whole move was to make it clear which side he's repping, especially since another rapper was calling people out for backing Youngboy. With Dirk locked up, Lil Zhao Sama weighed in, saying, it's no shock the industry is switching up, moving from Lil Durk over to Youngboy. It's real though. I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship, because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is going to stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they can benefit from off you, they're going to jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only going to you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow with dirt. None of these ain't friends or real homies with dirt. For real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change or would never jump ship because where we from, If you with me, my opt is your opt. Your opt is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I with both parties. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you're not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to theirs that still done stayed down for Dirk's real family and friends. Things are getting messy and loyalties are shifting fast. The streets are buzzing. Fans of F and Lil Durk started tweeting loud and clear. If you're rocking with Young Boy right now, don't switch sides. Once Durk gets out, they don't want anyone backing them if you weren't down with Durk while he was locked up. Shite takes his loyalty seriously. He even got heated when a woman on a stream didn't know who Durk was. He straight up asked, "Is that my jerk? My jerk? Oh, Durk. JCB Films with that 5, bro. I appreciate you. F. What are you talking about? Okay, why you say it like that for? Come on, get your picture, man, before you get wait, my phone. Strange picture. Oh, they're going crazy. I think we okay, that's the wrong. Her chest. He talking about who again, this little D. Only those truly close to Durk are still riding for him. Everyone else is just chasing cloud off Young Boy's rise. So I'm in the dressing room, and we just talking about a bunch of he's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up, and he kind of asked me. He's like, act, so what you think, man? Because I think he's thinking like, yo, should he forgive some of these, like all these rappers on it? You know what I mean? Like they're all like, yo, Young Boy, we love you. Right. And I gave him the best advice. I think I said, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought because, he was down where nobody would. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these, we're kind of doubling back or not they want. To do whatever go with that. This chaos even got NLE Chopper in the mix try and go at Young Boy, but it didn't stick. Even academics told Chopper if he wants to really challenge Young Boy and be taken seriously, he's got to drop a full anthem with real value. Chopper, bro, no more break. Dancing. No more belly rolling. And like that jotting. If you making a diss song at Kentrell Deshaun Golden, you got to make some anthem with like some military tanks. That's how he's coming. Tell you problem is a lot of rappers just don't vibe with Chopper. So they told him to chill with the dissing. But see, Young Boy ain't mess with nobody. The boy doing his thing, standing in his own lane. And yeah, I love I can feel him every time he drop a song. But in Ellie Chopper, instead of him doing his own thing, he say, you know what? I'ma attack this man. I'ma mess with him. That's how poetry think. Instead of just letting me continue to move with my life. Cause I ain't mess with nobody. I ain't out here trying to portray a street image or nothing like that. I'm just, and the snitching rumors, they're still burning hot with Shotty now out of jail. The hidden details of his case dropped. In the court files and the streets are getting the full picture of what really went down. Shuri and his crew set up a meet for some high-end sneakers and other exclusive items. Shay rolled up flexing in a green McLaren, and the sellers showed up soon after. But what they didn't know, Shiesty already had a backup plan with his boy to snatch the goods. Raj sending 2 people to the hospital, and it lands a rapper in jail. 7 Sheldon Fox with the exclusive. Police and prosecutors say Pooh Shiesty was part of the group that ended up in this parking lot that October afternoon, where the flew, and it happened right across the street from the police department and town hall here in Bay Harbor. As the deal started, Shiesty acted like he was just checking the sneakers, making sure he wasn't getting played, while doing a legit check. He tried to negotiate for a cheaper price. When the sellers refused, he knew it was time to make his move. He pulled a firearm from his waistband and went into action. The sellers tried to run and hide, but both got hit, one in the hip, the other in the backside. Meanwhile, Shay's friend grabbed the goods, hopped into the passenger side of his McLaren, and made sure the sellers couldn't retaliate. Then they hit the gas and dipped out of the scene. Everything seemed perfect for Shay until he realized something crucial was missing from the car. That twist left everyone shook, showing that even the sickest plans can hit a snag when you least expect it. Turns out, When Shay opened the butterfly door to hop into the McLaren, his Louis Vuitton duffel bag stuffed with $40,000 in cash fell right onto the ground. Security cameras caught the whole thing, showing the bag sitting in the parking lot. Shiesty didn't have time to grab it back, so he bounced to the nearest Miami airport, rented a private jet, and tried to fly straight out of Florida, but the getaway didn't last long. He was caught and arrested quickly. The town of Bay Harbor Island says you're wanted with a few days later. Bay Harbor Island confirmed he was booked into jail. She managed to bond out the very next day for $30,000, and after staying out on bond for 2 months. He got hit with another arrest as his court case officially kicked off. Mr. Williams, you were arrested for pursuant to an arrest was issued June 3rd. It's charging you, and you have 2 attorneys here, or is it I'm sorry? 2 attorneys in state. Go ahead. You want to announce again? Brad Cohen and Sam Zegny for the defendant. Have you had a chance to? Yes, Judge. We have. Once the trial wrapped, academics tweeted that Shay was sentenced to 63 months behind bars. He had been facing up to 8 years, and fans were shocked and upset about the guilty verdict. Still, the 63-month sentence wasn't the worst news when academics updated the streets on Shay's release date, just 1 year after sentencing. Fans were stunned at how fast he was coming back. Think he's coming home like next year, maybe the year after. However, it looked like he's, taking responsibility of whatever happened, doing his time, not crying, clearly trying to let people know he's straight. And I do think when he comes back out, granted, as long as it's not like too far from now, if he comes back in a year, he's good. I still think even with it, the streets never sleep. And Shaw's story is proof that even the wildest moves can hit quick twists. Even from the tweets, it's wild to realize ST had been running this type of hustle his whole life. The only reason he got caught this time, his music blew up and put him on the radar. Pushy was probably the biggest artist that he signed in recent memory. But Pushy had a history of crimes before he ever signed to Gucci. It ain't like, he was like AA School, then Gucci suddenly put him in a bad direction. No, he was already doing it. Gucci wasn't around when he was doing all of the crazy that got him locked up for. It just is what it is. When people push in prison right now for somebody in the ass while sitting inside a McLaren, yeah, some grand theft auto, right? You know what I mean? But that's who he was before that. So it's like that ain't a surprise. And Gucci ain't gonna tell you he can't just change who you are as a person. So it's like, but people come up with conspiracy theories and the life insurance, whatever. The real reason Shay was able to shave off so much time from his potential sentence comes down to profit deal. Basically, that's when a defendant gives the feds details about their crime in exchange for immunity or a lighter sentence. Ali did was lay out exactly how he pulled the move. He admitted his actions, every step of the crime, and the only person he snitched on was himself. What's interesting is he had to own up to the mistakes he made, like pulling the heist right across from a police station. Rookie move. The crime was caught on cameras owned by the police department, which meant the feds could move fast and piece together everything. When they rolled up on the scene, they found the 2 cellars in bad shape, and of course the Louis Vuitton bag, still lying on the ground. That footage and the evidence made the case airtight, proving the streets watch you just as closely as the law does. The reason that Louis Vuitton bag became such a huge piece of the case, it all comes down to the receipts. Literally. Detectives matched the serial numbers on the bills inside the bag to photos of Scheidt showing off money spreads on Instagram. But the wildest move, Scheidt posted pics with that same green McLaren the very same day he pulled a robbery. Makes you wonder if he actually wanted to get caught. With all that evidence stacked against him, Shay had no choice but to snitch on himself and spill every detail to feds. The only alternative, he would have faced a way longer sentence. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Comment if you think he snitched, because I'll be reading every single one. And if you're rocking with Shy, hit that like button, share this video with all your homeboys, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't sleep on the streets. We're just getting started. Turn on notifications and subscribe to Rap Link, because we drop heat every single day. Tomorrow's upload even crazier, even deeper, and absolutely unmissable. We'll catch you in the next one right here at Rap Link, where the truth of the streets lies.